Karl-Anthony Towns was supposed to be the Timberwolves franchise player, the guy, the leader, the one to take them to championship glory. But instead, he got traded, dumped, shipped off to the Knicks like he was just another overpaid star who couldn't deliver. Why? What really happened behind closed doors? Was it money? Was it roster fit? Or was it something deeper? Because some people say Towns wasn't just traded for basketball reasons. They say he was jealous of Anthony Edwards. And when you really start connecting the dots, the truth is darker than you think. Let's rewind a couple of years. Karl-Anthony Towns was the face of the franchise. He was an all-star, a dominant big man. Minnesota built everything around him. But there was just one problem. They weren't winning. Year after year, Towns put up big numbers, but it never translated to real success. The Timberwolves were stuck in mediocrity. Then, in 2020, everything changed. Anthony Edwards arrived. From the moment he stepped on the court, he had that energy, that confidence, that swagger. He wasn't just another talented rookie, he had the killer mentality that Minnesota had been missing for years. And as Ant-Man got better, something weird started happening. The team started feeling different. The fans started treating him like the future. And most importantly, the front office started shifting their focus. Suddenly, this wasn't Karl-Anthony Towns' team anymore. It was Edwards. Now, here's where things get interesting. On the surface, Towns and Edwards looked like they had great chemistry. They laughed in interviews, celebrated big plays together. But behind the scenes, there were signs of something off. Towns started making weird comments in the media. After a big win, instead of praising his young star, he talked about how he had to sacrifice his game. And let's not forget the infamous moment. Edwards publicly said he wasn't scared of Karl-Anthony Towns and that he wished Minnesota had a real rim protector. Now, if you're Karl-Anthony Towns, a supposed franchise big man, and your own teammate is basically calling you soft, that's gotta sting. At first, Towns played it cool. He acted like it was no big deal. But real ones could see it. The body language, the frustration on the court, the way he would disappear in crucial moments while Edwards thrived. It was almost like he knew his time was running out. Then came the playoffs. This was supposed to be the moment Towns proved he was still the face of the franchise. But instead, he crumbled. Meanwhile, Edwards ascended. The way he took over games, the way he wanted the pressure, this was the kind of energy Minnesota had been begging for. And the front office noticed. They saw the writing on the wall. Edwards was the future. And Towns, he was in the way. So the Timberwolves made the call. They traded Towns to the Knicks in exchange for Julius Randle and Donte DiVincenzo. A move that shocked fans, but one that, in hindsight, made perfect sense. Minnesota wasn't just making a roster move. They were making a statement. Anthony Edwards wasn't just the face of the Timberwolves. He was the entire franchise now. So, what do you think? Was Karl-Anthony Towns really jealous of Anthony Edwards? Or was this just a business move by the Timberwolves? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more untold NBA stories. Because in this league, the truth is always deeper than it seems.